Good morning. Yeah, it's just after 9. It's not very bright outside, so I had to resort to artificial light, which also sucks. But yeah, update. Well, I have to start here. I got, the alocasia and the philodendron here, and these are the phalaenopsis that are not in spike. Yeah, it's only 7. The rest is in spike and still in the grow room. Yeah, that's not really visible at the moment, but it is so incredibly crowded. They all molted, so uh, yeah, I'm gonna do an update on them a little later. Yeah, these are non-spiking phalaenopsis. Uh, oh yeah, this alocasia. Yeah, I corrected leaf. I did more than that. Look, there's a fresh new growth. Started to grow since it got here in the living room because it's, well, much warmer than the grow room at the moment. Hold up. Yeah, let's not forget the Monstera. This is a piece from the really, really big one I had in in the previous house. These are in fact 2 bits. That's Chlorophytum grass lily. Okay, a lot is happening here. And visible stuff, yes. I did an update 2 days ago, which was Monday, and never again. I'll show you in a bit. First up, yeah, I reported my Monstera. It needed to be repotted, so it's it's yeah, it's done soaking. Cymbidium. Yeah, this is very, very annoying. It was, yeah, like this since it started, and it's so incredibly stiff. If I try to bend it, it will break. So I'm not going to do that. There's the failed flower spike, which would have gone straight up, and that's about it. Here we have, well, this one is really going fast. It's, well, don't need to stake it yet, but that's the only one on this one. It has plenty of new growth to do stuff next year, but it's not going to give me flowers this year. And here's one, and I'm not going to reach too far because I pulled a few muscles with climbing. There, that's one spike with flowers, and I think that this one had 4 or 5 spikes. But yay, I can't lift that. It's too heavy. I pulled the neck muscle, and no, that's not yippy at all. Doritonopsis. Uh, well, yes, Phalaenopsis spikes a lot, and I can't get any closer. I'm using the heater at the moment. I turn on the radiator in the early mornings to get it up to 20. And then I turn it off and it stays around 20 all day. And at night it goes to, well, 14, 15, really cold. Well, fresh growth is not interesting at the moment, and you can't see it because I can't pick it up. It's too crowded. We have, this is Nobile Sunny Eyes, and it's starting to produce buds, and not everywhere. And the latest growth, this one, well, it will probably flower next year. Yeah, I can't feel anything. No. Well, yeah. Yeah, sadly the top rotted, blasted. But the rest is, yeah, all good. This is Magic Vogel, a somewhat smaller spike. And here we have the little Cymbidium from Belgium. It had 5 buds and now it has 2. That's what Monday does. Yeah, I don't want to do an hour-long update, so I'm going to show you the most important stuff. Very, very careful. Look at that. That's Lycaste, Lasioglossa, and well, it's doing really, really well. No flowers. And there we have the Auricostylus gigantea, and this has really dark purple flowers with a horrible smell. Yeah, they stink. This is still not done growing. This is the Epidendrum, come on, René Marquez. That's Ambrosia glossum. And well, I'm waiting for a spike. It will probably need a little bit more sunlight to do that. Yeah. Oh, those will be somewhere else, and yeah, a lot lower. I'm not sure where, but they have to come down. I'm going for glass pots in the coming days, so those will be potted up. Yeah, same as EJ's, in glass jars, and water them every 2 days for 24 hours and then put them back in the pot. Okay, now I have to turn around. That's always fun. Is it? No, it's not. It's very cramped. And what do we have here? That's Syngonium, and I took off the top part as was suggested, and well, it's still sulky, but yeah, it will grow eventually. This is the bottom part, which is doing this. Yeah, it will grow. That's the Monstera adansoni, and I had that mounted and it stopped growing. So yay, I looked in the pot and it was really tight it was basically constricted in a small plastic pot, a net pot, and they stuck 2 or 3 other pieces with it. So they didn't have any roots, and this is the only piece that survived. It's not sulking. Leaves are nice and firm, but it needs to grow, yeah, new stuff. Okay. This is Dendrochilum uncatum. Yeah, and it has, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 flower spikes. And I think it will grow a little longer, but not by much. And then we have a lot of very, very small flowers. Yeah, it's pretty. That one is going really, really well. It is Bulbophyllum bolsteri, and there on top, the young growth is coming from a bulb that's grown here. That's this leaf. And it has really, really super cute flowers, which I will probably never see again. It's a Bulbophyllum. How could you? That's the Equestris. And that's a year's work, really. Yeah, it took off really, really slow. But it's doubled in size. It had made a new root, so yeah, that's Restrepia contorta or condorensis. Well, it starts with a C. It's basically 3 keikis. Here's one up and on the right, left. Same as what this one is doing. If you look here, there, oh, that's a baby plant. Same as here, this is a complete new plant. I could take that off. Take it off, but I'm not going to. Yeah, complete new plant. And there are more. It has 3 or 4. This one is finally starting to grow. That took a long, long time. I got it with 3 leaves. It hasn't flowered yet, probably too small. It's Restrepia tsubote. And this one is finally picking up. This is Copria. Yeah, beautiful flowers, really. And we have the Pleurophyllus ruscifolia, and Pleurophyllus are annoying orchids, really. You give them what they want and they don't grow, and then you give them what they don't want and they won't even grow. Yeah, I hate them. Yeah, why do you buy them? Well, I didn't buy this one. I got it. It was a present, so I can't kill it. Yeah, small stuff, really small stuff. That's quite normal. That's a Restrepia contorta. and it didn't perform well on a mount. So it got its own little pot, and it already looks better than it did. Ja, kom op jongens. Hopla. That's the latest Masdevallia, and well, that's a beautiful fresh leaf. And this one is super fresh. That's that's a Dendrochilum keeling over. There's Masdevallia, and here's one. And this one is in moss, and I'm not sure if that's okay. I've seen people grow these in moss, so it's growing. Not sure what that is, but it's probably nothing. It will be gone by Christmas. Yeah, that's a surefire way of success. Coleogyne, two pretty new growth. Leaves are showing, so they're probably out of the woods. Still a beautiful little flower. And a bud coming behind it. There. It keeps flowering. Just one, but I don't care, it's a pretty flower. Here's a Dendrochilum that's really doing well. This was also a gift. No flowers yet, but I think that has to do with the size of the plant. It was small when I got it, so Coleogyne cristata, and I'm almost at 20 minutes. You said you wouldn't do a large update. Well, cristata, it only has one flower spike. At least I think it's a flower spike. But the plant looks really, really good. Nice plump bulbs, even the older ones. Yeah, that Masdevallia fell and it broke a bunch of leaves, and I was very, very angry. That's why I couldn't upload the video. Very careful. Yeah, here. Oh, I think that's a flower spike. But it could also be a new growth, because if this is a flower spike, then there should have been more. That's a logical conclusion. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is. Stenoglottis is dormant. Obvious. That's Paphiopedilum primulinum. It looks amazing, absolutely amazing, but it doesn't have any roots, so I don't know why it looks amazing. It shouldn't. Anthurium with a flower or flowers. Yeah, it should get a lot longer. Yeah, it's a waning Vanda. It refuses to do anything. The others are pushing out new leaves, new roots, but this one, My mounted Phalaenopsis, doing good, really good. Fern leaves. This one is, well, looking good. Two rescues, and they also, well, could use a spray today. And the biggest surprise is here. How? Yeah, I have to move really, really slow. As soon as I feel anything pushing on my back, it's probably a spike. Look. And I think that this one is the Peloric orchid, but I'm not sure. Does it have a tag? Probably not. No. Yeah, that's for another time. I have one more surprise, and let's see if we can do that without picking the plant up. I hope that's visible. Is it? That's the Phalaenopsis philippinensis. And I think I got that one from EJ, but I could be wrong. But it's spiking. Yay! This is it. Yeah, spidery nonsense. I think I'm going to try and pollinate this one with that one. Really, really pretty. Super green. Yeah, I'm gonna stop now. It's 21 minutes. Okay, later.